Welcome to AI Entertainment, where we let the computers do our thinking. This is AI Says Top 10, Harrison Ford's greatest movies. Number 10, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is a high-octane adventure that dives deep into darker territory than its predecessor. Set before Raiders of the Lost Ark, this 1984 film takes us to India, where Indy, joined by a loudmouth nightclub singer and a plucky kid named Short Round, uncovers a sinister cult practicing child slavery and human sacrifice. Directed by Steven Spielberg, the film is visually stunning and relentlessly paced, blending supernatural horror with thrilling action. While it drew criticism for its intensity and cultural insensitivity, it also pushed the creation of the PG-13 rating. Ultimately, Temple of Doom remains a bold, if controversial, chapter in the Indiana Jones saga, remembered for its iconic minecart chase, chilling villain Mola Ram, and Indy's unwavering courage. Number 9. Blade Runner 2049 is a visually breathtaking and deeply philosophical sequel to the 1982 sci-fi classic. Directed by Denis Villeneuve, it expands the dystopian world of replicants' bioengineered humans while asking timeless questions about identity, memory, and what it means to be alive. Ryan Gosling stars as K, a replicant Blade Runner who uncovers a mystery that could shake the fragile balance between humans and replicants. With haunting cinematography by Roger Deakins and a score that hums with melancholy, the film is a slow burn meditation wrapped in a noir detective story. It didn't shatter box office records, but its artistry and emotional depth earned critical acclaim, cementing it as one of the most ambitious science fiction films of the 21st century. Number 8. Air Force One is a pulse-pounding political action thriller that puts the President of the United States, played with steely grit by Harrison Ford, at the center of a hostage crisis aboard the most secure plane in the world. When Russian terrorists hijack Air Force One, expecting an easy negotiation, they get far more than they bargained for. What follows is a relentless game of cat and mouse in the sky as President James Marshall fights to save his family and country with the memorable line, "Get off my plane." Directed by Wolfgang Petersen, the 1997 film blends patriotic fervor with high-stakes suspense, making it a quintessential 90s action film. It's over the top, sure, but it's also a crowd-pleasing thrill ride with a commanding performance from Ford that turns the commander-in-chief into a full-on action hero. Witness is a powerful 1985 thriller that blends crime, romance, and cultural contrast in one of Harrison Ford's most nuanced performances. Number 7. Ford plays John Book, a tough Philadelphia detective who goes into hiding in Amish country after a young Amish boy witnesses a brutal murder. As Book protects the boy and his mother, played by Kelly McGillis, he finds himself torn between two worlds, the violence of the city and the quiet, disciplined life of the Amish. Directed by Peter Weir, Witness is more than just a crime drama. It's a meditation on integrity, connection, and the cost of violence. Ford earned an Oscar nomination for his role, showing depth beyond his usual action hero persona. With its haunting score and unforgettable barn-raising scene, Witness remains a standout in both Ford's career and 1980s cinema. Number 6. Star Wars: A New Hope, released in 1977, is the film that changed cinema forever. Directed by George Lucas, it introduced audiences to a galaxy far, far away, filled with rebels, stormtroopers, lightsabers, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. At its heart is the journey of Luke Skywalker, a farm boy who rises to become a hero alongside Princess Leia, smuggler Han Solo, and the wise Obi-Wan Kenobi. Together, they take on the tyrannical Empire and its terrifying enforcer, Darth Vader. With groundbreaking visual effects, an unforgettable John Williams score, and timeless themes of hope, destiny, and courage, A New Hope launched one of the most beloved franchises in history. It's not just a movie, it's a myth for the modern age. Number 5, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is a thrilling, heartfelt adventure that brings the legendary archaeologist face to face with his greatest quest and his father. Released in 1989 and directed by Steven Spielberg, the film sees Harrison Ford return as Indy, this time racing the Nazis to find the Holy Grail. But what truly elevates this entry is the dynamic between Indy and his father, brilliantly played by Sean Connery. Their chemistry adds humor, depth, and unexpected warmth to the action-packed journey. With globe-trotting locations, clever puzzles, and classic stunts, The Last Crusade captures the spirit of the original Raiders while exploring the emotional core of its hero. It's not just a hunt for treasure, it's a quest for understanding, legacy, and reconciliation between father and son. Number 4, The Fugitive, released in 1993, is a masterclass in suspense and relentless pacing. Harrison Ford stars as Dr. Richard Kimball, a respected surgeon wrongfully convicted of murdering his wife. After a spectacular escape from a prison transport crash, Kimball goes on the run to prove his innocence while being doggedly pursued by U.S. Marshal Sam Gerard, played with sharp wit and intensity by Tommy Lee Jones, who won an Oscar for the role. Directed by Andrew Davis, the film expertly balances action, mystery, and character, turning what could have been a standard thriller into something gripping and unforgettable. With iconic moments like the damn jump and the famous "I didn't kill my wife" scene, The Fugitive keeps you on edge from start to finish and stands as one of the best cat and mouse thrillers. Number 3, Blade Runner, released in 1982 and directed by Ridley Scott, is a landmark in science fiction cinema and atmospheric, philosophical neo-noir set in a rain-soaked future Los Angeles. Harrison Ford stars as Rick Deckard, a weary Blade Runner, tasked with hunting down rogue replicants' artificial humans who are stronger, faster, and perhaps more emotionally complex than their creators. Visually groundbreaking and deeply thought-provoking, the film explores themes of identity, mortality, and what it means to be human. Rutger Hauer delivers a haunting performance as the replicant Roy Batty, whose final monologue, "All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain," remains one of the most iconic in film history. Though it was misunderstood at release, Blade Runner has since become a cult classic, influencing generations of filmmakers, designers, and storytellers. Number 2, The Empire Strikes Back, released in 1980, is widely regarded as the crown jewel of the Star Wars saga. Directed by Irvin Kershner, it boldly deepens the story introduced in A New Hope, delivering a darker, more emotionally complex chapter. The Rebel Alliance is on the run. Han and Leia's romance begins to bloom, and Luke Skywalker embarks on a spiritual journey with Jedi Master Yoda on Dagobah. But nothing hits harder than the twist Darth Vader's chilling revelation, "I am your father." With stunning visual effects, richer character development, and a tone that embraces uncertainty and sacrifice, The Empire Strikes Back doesn't just entertain, it challenges its heroes and its audience. It's not just a sequel, it's a masterpiece that redefined what a space opera could be. Number 1, Raiders of the Lost Ark, released in 1981, is the ultimate adventure film and the thrilling debut of one of cinema's most iconic heroes, Indiana Jones. Directed by Steven Spielberg and created by George Lucas, it blends old school serials with modern blockbuster energy. Harrison Ford shines as the fedora-wearing, whip-cracking archaeologist who's equal parts scholar and action hero. Set in the 1930s, the story follows Indy as he races Nazis to find the biblical Ark of the Covenant, believed to hold unimaginable power. With unforgettable set pieces, the boulder chase, the snake-filled tomb, and the explosive finale raiders is pure cinematic joy. It's fast, funny, suspenseful, and smart, and it set the standard for action-adventure for decades to come. Simply put, Raiders of the Lost Ark is movie magic at its finest. That's the list. Do you think the AI got it right? Let us know in the comments, and let us know what list you want the AI to create next. The less work for us, the better. Remember that thinking is hard, so let the AI do it for you. Thanks again, and do us a favor. Like and subscribe so that we can pay for all the electricity. Goodbye, everyone.